Hey babes, it's your new fave, Laneige, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a clean girl makeup look. So what is clean girl makeup? Clean girl makeup is just a very minimalistic, natural looking makeup look. And it's typically something that I do every day, you know, like a 15-minute or less type of look. So that's what clean girl makeup is giving me, like your skin, but maybe just a little bit better. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be pulling ourselves together without doing too much, or just enhancing the features that we already have. So let's get right into the video. Hey babe, so the first thing we're going to be doing for this clean girl makeup look is moisturizing. So I'm going to be taking this Laneige lip sleeping mask and applying it to my dry AF lips, because my lips are always dry, and this is just really moisturizing and plumping. Next, I'm taking the Good Molecules priming moisturizer, which is full of good ingredients like macadamia seed oil, shea butter, and it is also a great moisturizer to use to help smooth and plump your face before applying makeup. I'm just rubbing this in really well and just making sure I'm not dragging my face down. I'm trying to drag my face up actually while I apply it. For me, for clean girl makeup, I look at it as kind of like a very dewy, natural looking makeup. So we're using all moisturizing products like this Milk Hydro Build Primer, which is also very moisturizing as well. Even if you do have oily skin, babes, you definitely want to make sure that you do moisturize before applying your makeup. Alrighty, so right now I'm just lightly moving my eyebrows out the way before we go in with our foundation. So for the foundation today, we're going to be using the Lawless Beauty Concealer Deal Foundation. I'm using the color Toasted Almond. This foundation is a very lightweight, kind of liquidy type of consistency, but it does have self-setting properties. I think it's very lightweight, and it also has a very dewy finish. It's supposed to be a natural matte finish. What I love about this Lawless Beauty Foundation is it is actually a clean product. So it has no parabens, no sulfates, no mineral oil, no toxins, and it is cruelty free. So when we say clean girl makeup, we are truly over here using clean girl makeup products. This foundation has goji berry, which is rich in vitamins and is great for anti-aging, and it has ginger extracts, which is soothing and suitable for dry and sensitive skin. I really do love this foundation. It definitely has buildable coverage, so if you're going for a soft glam or full glam look, you can definitely use more to get more of a full coverage type of look. But you know, this is clean girl makeup. We're going for natural, dewy, and look at it. She is just very glowy. Just look at it on my skin, girl. I love her. So next, child, we're about to go in and do these eyebrows. I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow in the color Warm Black Brown to do my eyebrows. I love this pencil. It's not really a pencil, but I love this product because it has a very fine tip. You can go in and really precisely do your eyebrows. Because this has a fine tip, you can really go in at the front of your eyebrows and draw those hair-like strokes. It adheres to both your skin and your eyebrow hairs, and this is just my favorite. This is my favorite product. It is $21. It's $21, girl. It's a little bit expensive, but it's my favorite, and I'm gonna stand beside her. As you can see, I am really taking my time and trying to carve out the perfect eyebrow shape. I got thin eyebrows, so it's a little bit difficult for me, but you know, this product definitely helps get the job done. So now I'm going to go in with my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in the color Almond, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to clean up my eyebrows. And oops, all my hard work messed up, child. I messed up the top of my eyebrow with a little bit too much concealer, but we're going to go in a little bit later and fix that. And like I mentioned before, the Benefit Eyebrow Pencil does apply on top of skin and on top of your eyebrow hairs. And she applies great on top of concealer and foundation, so I have no problem going back in and fixing the top of the curve of my eyebrow. This shade of concealer is only about one shade lighter than my foundation, so definitely like going in with something that is not too bright. I do not like the halo effect on eyebrows. We gotta leave that trend back in like 2019, 2018, girl. So definitely use something that is more natural around your eyebrows so you don't be walking around here looking kind of crazy. But I'm just taking this and I'm continually defining my eyebrow, taking my time this time so I don't mess up my eyebrow shape. So now we're just about to go in and blend out this concealer. We all know that NARS is that girl. She's super easy to blend and it's like just melting into my skin. So now we're about to go in with the same shade Almond for the outer corner of our eyes. I like to drag this up a little bit so I can have a bit of a lifted look. Then on the inner side of our eyes, I'm going to take a shade that is a tad bit lighter so I can still have a bit of a lighter under eye. I am using the Lawless Beauty Concealer Deal Concealer and I am using the shade Teddy. So now we're about to just drench our face in setting spray. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Spray. This is by far the best setting spray I've ever used in my life. This is my favorite. It's a staple. Girl, is always out of stock when I go into Sephora, so that's why I have the mini size. But it definitely does the job as far as setting sprays. And I'm just letting those two concealers sit up under my eye a little bit while I go in with my contour with the Fenty Beauty Concealer in the shade 498. It's the darkest shade that they have. I am not using a lot of this concealer and I'm not doing too much with it. I'm not taking it down too low. I'm just taking it up my face so I can still have a little bit of a lifted look. So now that we ever so lightly snatch the face up, I am just going to take my foundation brush with whatever residue foundation is on it to blend out the outer seams of the concealer so we don't have any harsh lines of demarcation between the concealer and the foundation. So I'm just now going to take a wet Real Technique sponge and blend out my concealer. I am taking it up first to lift my eye, and then I'm going to blend the lighter shade into that more medium shade. So now that we have all the concealer blended out, we're just going to take the setting spray and spray it. We're going to fan it, let it set, and then I'm going to go back in with my foundation brush once again and blend the lighter concealer with the contour concealer so we don't have any harsh lines. So I am trying out something new today. I am trying out the Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Blush. It has a very creamy consistency and I'm using the color Cressetti. This is what the color looks like on the back of my hand. And I just went in and took my finger and started dabbing it onto my face. As I started dabbing it on my face, I realized that it wasn't really showing up a lot on my skin. So I just took the brush, my blush brush, and went in and added some more onto my face. It doesn't give me a lot of color payoff, but it does have a luminizing effect. Just like my concealer and my contour, I take the blush up my face as well to give me a lifted look. I do put it a little bit on the apples of my cheeks, but not too much on the apples of my cheek. I just like looking lifted since I do have a round face. So now I'm going to go in with bronzer. I have the Fenty Beauty bronzer in the color Mocha Mami and Thick Mint. I'm trying out Thick Mint for the first time because Mocha Mami is kind of light and it doesn't really show up that much on my skin. It just gives me more of a red tint. So I'm mixing the two together and I'm placing that literally right in between my contour and my blush. I just went in lightly and I didn't use too much, and now we're about to set the under eye. I am also using a new powder. This is the Makeup Forever HD Setting Powder in the color Sienna. This is what it looks like. This is what I typically use, which is the Fenty Beauty Setting Powder in the color Honey. I've been realizing over the last few weeks that this Honey is just way too light. I do want something that is brightening, but not too yellow. And I do really love this color Sienna. I definitely think this is my new product to set my under eye. I'm also going in and lightly dabbing this around my mouth. I'm just now starting to realize that I get frown lines, and I'm not really sure how to go about setting that. So you guys let me know what you do to set your smile lines so they're not creasing. And I'm just taking a brush that has literally nothing on it, and I'm just buffing everything out. I'm just buffing everything out to make sure that it blends together and there's no harsh lines. And I just wanted to go back in a little bit more with the Mocha Mami at the top of the contour and blush just to blend it out because it's a light color and I think it'll just help blend that out seamlessly. And I am putting the Mocha Mami around the top of my forehead. So as you can see, everything is starting to come together, and I don't think I'm overly done. I do think this looks natural. My under eye is brightened, but it's not too light. My skin looks like the color that I am, and I just look like I have a little bit of color on my cheeks. And now we're just going to lightly contour the nose. I'm just going to take the Thick Mint bronzer and I'm going to take it from the bottom of my eyebrow down the bridge of my nose just to lightly contour and give my nose a little bit of shape. Now I'm just taking my brush and lightly blending this out, and I'm just going to take my concealer brush that I blended my eyebrows out with and just apply what is left on the brush to put in the middle of my nose. And we're just doing everything lightly, like this is just a natural type of contour, and then I'm taking my powder brush with what's left on it and powdering my nose. Now we're going to go in with the bronzer, the Mocha Mami bronzer, and we're just going to put it on our eyes. Like, we're just adding a little bit of color to brighten up our eyes and to add more color to our face. We're not doing anything too much. We're just taking it in there. And then I'm going to take the Thick Mint and I'm going to put it in the crease just to give it a little bit of variation. I definitely think we have natural looking eyes right here, just a little bit of color. And you remember all that blush I lathered all over the back of my hand? Yeah, we're going to take that off the back of my hand. I'm just going to put a little bit of that blush on my eyelids. Now I'm taking the brush that had the Mocha Mami on it, and I'm just blending out the color on my eyes to make sure that everything just blends seamlessly, because just because we're doing natural doesn't mean we don't need to take the time and blend everything out. So now we're done with the face, and ooh, look at that skin. It's giving skin, girl. And now we're about to go in and do our lips. I'm just taking the LA Girl Perfect Precise liner pencil. This is an eyebrow pencil, but I'm putting it on my lips. Now we're going to go in and add some color to the middle of our lips. I'm using the NYX Lingerie Push Up Lipstick in the color Teddy. This is a nude color for my lips. It does have a little bit of a pinkish undertone, but this is the closest color that I can get to nude for my skin tone. And I think it looks good. And then I'm just going to go back in with the pencil and on the inner corner of my lips, just fill in the brown a little bit so it just has a gradient effect. So now we're going to go in and finish our lips by adding the Fenty Gloss Bomb Lip Gloss. It's not a lip unless you add some lip gloss to top it off, girl. So now I'm just going to take my powder brush with whatever leftover powder I have on it for when I usually do my makeup, and I'm just buffing everything out. I'm not actually adding any product because, like I said, the foundation is self-setting. It doesn't really need it. I'm just buffing everything out. So now I'm just going to prep my eyelashes to add on some falsies. So I'm taking the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, which is a curling lash mascara, and I'm taking it on the top of my eyelashes because my eyelashes are super curly. They curl backwards, and I am just pushing them outwards so I can have room to add my lashes on top without them getting caught in the lash. Then I'm just going to take the same mascara and add it to my bottom lash line just to make my bottom lashes pop a little bit. And then I'm just taking a little bit of a dark brown color right along my lashes just to add like a little bit of a liner. These are the lashes I'm going to use. They're very natural looking. As you can see, like they're not doing too much. It's just a natural lash. Now I'm going to take the matte powder blush in the color Burnt Pepper, and I'm adding it on top of that cream blush that I use. I like blush. I like looking a little bit flush, which is why I'm taking it along my nose like that. Like I want to look like I'm blushing, and I just love blush. I just want to look flushed and have color on my face. This is definitely an additional step that you don't have to do. I just like looking very girly, and I just like having the color on my face. But we are all done now, so I'm about to collage it up. Alright, babe, so that concludes today's video. I will be linking all the products down below in the description box. Also, comment and let me know, are you feeling the clean girl makeup type of vibe, or are you more of a soft glam or full glam type of girl? If you are liking these fashion tools that I did, you can click this video right up here. And if you haven't already, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications, like this video. Until next time, bye girls.